Ivan, and today we will have a closer look at one of the most painful and persistent parts of the American history, that is racism.
From slavery to segregation to inequality that still exists today, racism has shaped American society for over the past 400 years.
And today we will walk you through some key events in the fight for the racial justice.
And even some progress has been made, the struggle is not over yet. Racism in the United States began long before the country was officially founded. From the 1600 to 1865, African people were kidnapped, sold, and enslaved to work on plantations in brutal conditions. They were denied education, freedom, and family bonds. This created a system where white Americans held power and black people were treated as property.
Even after slavery ended in 1865, the belief in white superiority didn't disappear. It just took on a new legal form. Following the Civil War, the Reconstruction era brought halt with new rights for Black Americans. But by the late 1800s, Southern states passed Jim Crow laws that enforced segregation and second-class status. Black people were kept out of quality schools, jobs, or neighborhoods. Voting rights were stripped away, with poll taxes and literacy tests. The Supreme Court decision in Plessy versus Ferguson, 1896, legalized segregation under the doctrine of separate but equal, further embedding systemic racism into law.
But the fight for equality wasn't over. By the mid-20th century, people began to rise up. In 1954, Brown vs. Board of Education declared school segregation unconstitutional. This landmark ruling sparked the modern civil rights movement. Leaders like Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks led marches, boycott, and protests demanding justice. These efforts led to major legal victories like the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965.
Those laws were a major step forward, but they didn't erase racism. Its legacy still shapes life in the US today. Even after segregation ended, inequality persisted. Black communities continue to face barriers in housing, education, healthcare, and policing. Practices like redlining kept Black families out of good neighborhoods. Schools in Black areas often receive less funding, and police violence disproportionately affect Black Americans. These are examples of systemic racism. Racism embedded not in laws anymore, but in systems, policies, and social structures.
Racism in America didn't start overnight and won't end overnight, but understanding where it's come from is the first step toward change.
From slavery to civil rights to today's call for justice, the history shows us that progress is possible only if we stay aware and take action.
Thanks for watching. If you've learned something new from this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.
See you in the next video.